All right, family, we're in the house tonight. Black Power. Black Power. How we doing out there tonight? General had some difficulties the last time. You know what I'm saying? We was in the house. I got a couple of, got some new toys, and you know what I'm saying? And when you got new toys, you got to learn how to tweak that shit. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to tweak it. And so we ain't gonna have no problems tonight. That's right. We ain't gonna have no problems tonight, family. We're gonna be on point tonight. Be in this motherfucker like DJ Jazzy Jeff and this motherfucker. Black Power. All right. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Official General Sara, Seti DVDs, t-shirts and hoodies. Lecture presentations, classic shit that you got to have in your collection. God damn it, a revolutionary information. If you do not have it, nigga, I don't see you being serious at all. You understand what I'm saying? From the rawest of the raw. You feel what I'm saying? We got these official General Seti BPC t-shirts and hoodies for the kings and the queens. We got African and Kemetic jewelry, fly. You understand? When you put it on, you're going to stand out most definitely. You see what I'm saying? So, also we got holistic tonics and remedies. I know you're out there and you're running from the plague and shit, and you're trying to keep your immune system strong under any situation and every situation. So make sure you get on out there, and get you some of these holistic tonics, and so the plague don't run up on you and choke you out. And we also, for the family, we got home decor. You understand what I'm saying? We got nice things for the crib, Kemetic and African. You understand? Get you together, get that house and turn your house into a temple that you've always wanted. So get on over there. Guarantee you're going to find some things that you're going to love. For the family out there that know what it is, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 800 lectures and presentations, videos, behind the scenes, too raw for YouTube, that revolutionary rant that get your ass together. You might be on the fence at this time. You can't hear me? Okay, how sound out there? How sound out there? Can you hear me? You good? All right. Sound great. I thought of that. That's all I had to do to make sure. I know I went in there and did all the research. I say, God damn, this shit sound crispy. All right, good. All right. All right. My mic sound nice. That's all I want to hear. All right. And so make sure y'all get on over there. General Seti. I just uploaded, so much shit. It just, from the old school to the new school. You understand what I'm saying? And all in between. You know what I'm saying? On the street debates, classic shit, all the debates. You understand? Behind the scenes from city to city, highlights from over 50 cities. Got that gas, that black power, that, that information that comes so hard that a motherfucker can't put it nowhere else but on GeneralSeti.com. So get on over there, family. I guarantee that you're going to love it. And for the family out there that's looking for those exclusive live streams, GeneralSeti.com. That's the library. That's the grand library of Waset. You understand? That's the grand library, the new grand library of Angel. But when you want to come into the lecture hall, you got to get on over there to my Patreon. You feel me? Where I got, close to 200 exclusive, where you won't see nowhere else. And then you get a chance to see the general live. I'm not going live tonight on Patreon, but I am going live tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? And you most definitely want to check in, because I most definitely take it up 2-3 notches. Guarantee you. I make sure family eat over there good on that wisdom and knowledge. You feel me? And so tomorrow I'll be going in, who are the children of the sun. I got to get into that, because a lot of family out there don't know, the divine mysticism of African people, and the energy that's running through our people is, it's all powerful in the universe, and that's real talk. You understand what I'm saying? And I can give you a preview of that, of what, people don't understand, that, as black people is populating on this planet at such a high rate. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason, not just in numbers, but because of the energy that our people is kicking out. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to understand that our people is kicking out energy. Now, some of us ain't on, ain't got that melanin activated. You understand? But even if the motherfucker just, is slightly activated, you understand? You produce energy on this planet. And so when that sun, them solar rays hit your ass, and you connected to the cosmic dimension, and you reaching up in there, you pulling down the wavelengths of the divine Father, whom we call Ra, and you activating your consciousness, nigga. You got an aura around your being. And some of us, like me, nigga, my aura is off the planet. You see what I'm saying? Some of you niggas ain't got no aura. You understand? You got a fire aura and shit. You know what I'm saying? But they understand the possibilities of our people on this planet becoming all conscious of our Africanness and of our cosmic divinity, black divinity. And I want to say black. I don't want to see some of you motherfuckers out there running from black. Wait a minute, I'm gonna have fun tonight. Cause I didn't have it, the mic, the other day when my shit wasn't acting right, I say, I got to get on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers might think, oh, nigga, what? I gotta get on here tonight and tell the family why they running from us and why all these other niggas scared of us. Cause they know we supreme on the team. You understand what I'm saying? They know that the Black Power community is the MVP of the goddamn community. We don't go over to y'all shit, and you know that. We don't go over there on y'all shit, and I got to say that because a lot of people don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to say it. And so, blackness is the energy of the universe. Yes, on this planet, we African people, but in the cosmos, we the black divinity, and everybody with black is not divine. But so I have to say that. A lot of people say, Seti, why do you use black? You understand what I'm saying? That's an adjective, but then turn around and say that the name of ancient Egypt was Kemet, the black land. I don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that shit. And I'm, I'm Seti. Nigga, I'm down with Amun Ra. You understand what I'm saying? I'm down with Amun Ra. I'm down with Amun Ra. You understand what I'm saying? Letting it be known. I'm down with Ra. You see what I'm saying? Seti is the king that came and corrected shit. You understand what I'm saying? And he left some motherfuckers off the chronology because they wasn't acting up the code. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's, when your people go astray, that's what Seti was. When Seti came, he had to make some corrections. You see what I'm saying? So, we don't tamper with the divine, the ancient. You see, and some have come and tampered with the ancient, and when you got to scribble them niggas off the wall because those was the missteps that caused our people to be in the fucking predicament that we in today. Motherfuckers go to changing up a perfect formula. Nigga, the universe is moving in perfection. We don't need you fucking with nothing. And that's the thing we have to understand, that our people had figured out a perfect sequence and order in the universe that don't need no motherfucking tweaking, nigga. It can't be tweaked. You can't tweak perfection. And so some motherfuckers came and tried to change things. And so that was the missteps that we took as a people that caused us to stumble and goddamn fall. And so just like Seti, when you go to the King's list of Abydos, you're going to see a lot of niggas' names is not on there. He chose not to put their name on the goddamn on the king's list because they wasn't talking up the code. They wasn't living by the ancient traditions of the family. Okay, and so goddamn it, that's just how I got to be. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I got to be because the code been laid down by the universe, and you should understand that. You understand? You should understand that. And if you do not, then goddamn it, then let the sword swing and whatever head roll, let it roll. We ain't got no goddamn time to be playing. We got too many lives on the line. Got too many lives on the line. Today, we're going in. We're going in. Matter of fact, wait a minute, let me keep. I forgot a couple things out there. You understand what I'm saying? Well, not really. Make sure y'all subscribe to all my YouTube channels, of course, General Sara, Suten, Seti, and King Seti. You feel me? YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like the videos because you love it. Now, let me come out just so I can get myself where I need to be because this is heavy out here. I'm gonna act a fool on you niggas, and I knew it. I know it's the 29th, but this shit is Santanelia. You understand what I'm saying? This shit go from December into January. You know what I'm saying? This shit go from and I'm gonna try to rock every motherfucking day into January. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Just to let niggas know, cause I know you out there fooling. You talking this black power shit, but you niggas out there Santanelia too, nigga. You out there Santanelia. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. You out there Santanelia. And so let me go on and start right. That's a good one. That's a good place to start right there. And for all the family out there that supported, thank you very much. Appreciate you. You know I do. And that's why I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down for you tonight. And all these niggas out here, Santanelia, you know, and like I say, find your place and do what you do, nigga. It don't make no difference, you know. And so when you're talking about Santanelia, we see that Saturn. You understand? It's in the worship of Saturn, which was a very powerful deity in the Roman pantheon. You understand? Which we're gonna be dealing with Pan on the next, on General Seti's YouTube page after this. You see what I'm saying? Pantheon dealing with goat worship, and some of you niggas out there look just like the goat. I try to, I come up and crack the Cro-Magnum's head, but some of you niggas out here looking like the goat too. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers are shape shifting right in front of my motherfucking eyes out there, turning into the goat. You see what I'm saying? And so we dealing with Saturnalia, which in ancient Greece was Kronos. Okay, so you know, and I tried to run that down on you niggas and show you that, what we call Freemasonry is one of the organizations that is running the world. And so and when you understand Freemasonry is ran by lingo and a lot of slick talk and a lot of symbolisms and a lot of parables and all that type of shit. You got to understand that they talking right in front of your goddamn face, and you thinking a nigga up here, oh, Seti talking to, yeah, nigga, because you still in the goddamn matrix, nigga. You still under the spell of this beast. You still under the spell of this beast. And to my people is free from all this goddamn hocus pocus, that is critical. If you worshiping a man and you practicing a man's holidays, those are the most divine aspects of his culture. That mean, nigga, you in deep. You ain't in shadow, nigga. You in deep. You understand what I'm saying? So again, when we talking about Saturnalia, it was one of the greatest festivals in ancient Rome. You understand what I'm saying? That came in the month of December, starting on the day of December 17th, and then over the years, Rome became an empire. It grew to encompass December 17th up into the 21st to the 23rd. You understand what I'm saying? And so, some people carry it today even into January. Because you go into the Greek Orthodox Church, shit, their epiphany is in The first week, they in January the 6th, January the 7th. You see what I'm saying? So, this is a great festival at this time. So you got the Roman Saturnalia, and then you got the German Yule. Okay, now you got to understand that a lot of these are, the symbolisms are founded on the same information. You see what I'm saying? And then when you go into certain cultures, they tweak it. You understand what I'm saying? And add their own aspects to it. You see? They add their own aspects to it. Now, when you get to talking about that solar and that was, December 25th is the birth of the sun, that ain't got shit to do with no European. Okay, at all, because that's just fooling niggas. Yes, it is. But that aspect of it come out of Africa. That ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn European. Europeans do not worship the sun. I just want to clarify that once again. You can go to any goddamn pantheon of the European, whether that shit is Greco, whether it's Roman, whether that shit is Germanic, whichever one it is, you ain't gonna never see the sun as the supreme God. And I'll give y'all the information about oh, you said can I? Oh yeah, all right, no problem. Y'all want to see all the way down? Oh, no problem. Sure can. Sure can. Not a problem. Let me get that out of there. I'm still over there. You know what I'm saying? And so you'll never see the sun. And when you see the supreme deities of all Euro, Nordic, Cro-Magnon, Neanderthal pantheons, they always gods of storms. They always, because they looking for some mercy. You understand? They looking for some clouds to roll on in there and block that sun on the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why you got Zeus and Jupiter and Odin and even Yahweh. Even Yahweh is a fucking Cro-Magnon deity. Even Yahweh is a Cro-Magnon deity. So now when you look at Christmas today, and I know you niggas got that tree still up in your goddamn living room. I know you do. I know you do. You niggas got all type of little, stockings on you, on you if you got a goddamn a fireplace. You see what I'm saying? Even if you got a fireplace, and we're gonna talk about that in a quick second, because that's the hearth. That's the hearth goddess and God. You know what I'm saying? In cold climate, the hearth or the fireplace is an altar. You see what I'm saying? And so when you talk about cold climate people, the fire is God. Fire is God. You see what I'm saying? Fire is God. So in them cultures, you're gonna have hearth goddesses and gods, in which that means the hearth is the oven, the furnace, the goddamn fireplace. You understand what? And that is they altar. And so that's when you see Santa coming down the fireplace. That's the hearth. That's the altar. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna prove that he is a god, and you should know that he's a god. And I prove it on many, many, many videos that he is God. He's not no goddamn Saint Nicholas. I didn't prove it, and I'm gonna prove it again tonight. And so you see Saturn, Kronos. That's why you got this what they call it the pandemic, coronavirus, corona, pan, Cronus and Pan, the two supreme deities of the Greco-Roman pantheon. Even to this day, Pan is the primordial god of all gods alone. And when you talk about Cronus and you talking about Saturn, that's his twin. You see what I'm saying? That's his twin. But in that, you go a devious spirit inside of that shit. And a lot of niggas out there in that occultism, they still personify this shit, that garbage, and thinking that shit is something, y'all niggas off into that. Y'all niggas off into the cesspool of all that Alex the Crowley shit or whatever the fuck y'all into. You understand? But you can play with it if you want to. You see what I'm saying? Pan is the primordial god of all gods. You see what I'm saying? Primordial gods, and he's a perverted motherfucker, the goat. You understand? That's why they call that shit horny goat weed. You understand what I'm saying? You can go get you some horny goat because he's a rapist. He's a perverted motherfucker. Now they got a term out here where they call it pansexuality. Goddamn it, that means you're doing every goddamn. Ain't nothing you won't do. It's nothing you won't do. Okay, when you say pan, that mean all. Goddamn it, whatever that whatever under fucking sun, you with it. You see what I'm saying? You with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So now they didn't add new words to the shit, pansexual, because that's the root of it, and I'm gonna prove that tonight. You understand? Well, I'm gonna do that on the pan. But it's so intertwined because pan in the Saturn, and I'm gonna move to some slide and run it down. We also see in Saturn the anagram Satan and Santa. You see what I'm saying? The satyr, the satyr. Okay, the satyr, which at first was a horse, had horse, lower horse, like a horse tail, but now they didn't kind of combine the fawn, which is the goat, okay, which is the so in the Roman you got Fanus, okay, in the Roman they call Pan Fanus. You see what I'm saying? Now Fanus, and I'm gonna run it down. I'm gonna move into my other side. Fanus, being the goat god of Rome, they also call him Lupercus. Okay, Lupercus, that's where you get the Lupercalia. You see, which today is Valentine's Day, where they run around with strips of goat skin with dipped in goat blood, and they swinging it and hitting people with the goat, baptizing motherfuckers in the goat blood. So any holiday of the Romans, the major personification of that god, even if they calling on another god, is Pan. He's the primordial goat god. Let me go off into it. So we didn't, and that Saturday is his day. His name, which was in the Roman calendar, the first day, not Sunday. It was Saturday. Was the first day in the Roman calendar. You understand? Showing his supremacy. And so today, Kronos or Saturn is during the New Year's Day, or even Santa is all aspects of Saturn. God damn it, period. You see Father Time, and even the Nordic gods, they nothing but perverted Greco-Roman gods. So Thor is an aspect of Zeus and Jupiter with the lightning, thunder and lightning, and so on and so forth. And so we understand Cronus being the father of Zeus. And many times when you look at and go into Christianity and you see God the Father, he's in the personification of Kronos, Saturn. And so even in Thanksgiving, I'm just going just to show you that the God personified in our holiday. So even in Thanksgiving, what they call the cornucopia, or the horn of plenty, which they call the horn of good and plenty, is the horn of the goat, Almathea. Okay, now in that aspect is the female goat, but it's still the goat. Okay, Almathea. You see what I'm saying? Go look it up, cornucopia. And Capricorn and so on and so forth is the personification of Pan. So now we got to understand. Now let's stick to Sani. You understand what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people don't know that English is a Germanic language. Motherfuckers talking about they going to war with Hitler. Goddamn it, how are you gonna go to war with Hitler when goddamn Hitler, your brother? Okay, your brother. The English is a Germanic language, a Germanic tribe. Them goddamn Vikings came over there and they jumped on whatever little tribes that was on the island of Britain and took them over for a very long period of time. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of their culture come from the Viking, come from the German. Okay, so even that Christmas tree, okay, which I'm gonna get off into, was brought to England from Germany. One of them queens, and I'll get to her name, married one of her cousins from Germany, and he the one brought that goddamn Christmas tree to Britain. It's a documented fact, which we're gonna get into tonight. Okay, and so as they adopted, his language and his holidays and shit, you're gonna see this is where you get Santa Claus, because there were many different personages or entities. You see what I'm saying? That they celebrated before Santa. Santa Claus is strictly American. Okay, and so he's the last one. So when I show you this shit, I don't want you to say, oh, this is some type of, well, they, maybe they took it from Santa. No, Santa is the last personification. And so when you look at how the Romans took over all them goddamn, London, and founded London, Spain was under their control, France, all of that, what you see on the map, they brought in the Saturnalia, they brought in the Lupercalia, they brought in the Bacchanalia, another perverted ass holiday that, and a lot of people, call it Carnival. Okay, y'all can call it Mardi Gras today. You can call it spring break sickness. Nothing but perverted sickness at the worship of the god Pan, which we're going to deal with. So this is when it first came in. You see what I'm saying? So they was into Saturnalia all throughout Europe and Bacchanalia and Lupercalia long before some goddamn Christianity. Okay, so we got to quit playing with this shit. You see, and so you see right here again, you see how the Vikings came over and how they took over. You see Viking settlements all through England, all through Scotland, all through Ireland. And so that's when they got a hold to their deities. And that's why today they still, even in their days of the week, they personify Tuesday for the Viking god Tyr, Tyr. Then you got Wednesday for this god right here you see on the screen, Woden or Odin. I know you niggas watch Marvel comics and shit. I know you be watching that, so Woden. And you see even how powerful, even in the goddamn Marvel comics and shit, they try to make fucking Thor the fucking Christ of Marvel comics. You see what I'm saying? They try to make his ass the strongest of the strongest. You see what I'm saying? And so they just show you how powerful he still is. And Thor, his day is Thursday. You see what I'm saying? His day is Thursday. And so, there is, Thanksgiving in honor of Thor. That was a sacrificial holiday where, for, whatever, for they heart, how many calves and how many oxen and everything that they had accumulated over the year, and if they got good health and good birthing of their cattle and they flocks and shit, they sacrifice, they sacrifice so many other the bulls and goats and shit to Thor. And so that's why fucking Thanksgiving is on a Thursday. It's one of the only holidays that's on a Thursday and is in honor of Thor. You niggas better wake up. You better wake up, y'all niggas. And this is facts. It's not fiction. Okay, these are facts. It's not fiction. And so and from Europe and Britain, with the and so with the Germans or the Vikings coming in, they added to what the Romans had already established in Britain. Okay, so that's where Saturnalia and Yule kind of mixed. You see what I'm saying? They kind of mixed. And so this is what you're getting today. Okay, now let me get myself together. Let me come in because I'm about to come cracking. I'm about to crack head. Because I know a niggas out here saying, man, Seti ain't about to fuck my Christmas up. Yes, I am. I know I'm late, but I'm gonna still fuck it up to let you know, nigga, that I'm coming for you, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? I show up like a thief in the night, nigga. You think I ain't coming? Here I come. Here I come. I'm still coming. Nah. And this is, and this is another aspect to let you know that they're stealing right here when they talk about the 12 days of Christmas, which was originally the 12 days of Yule. That right there is zodiac. Ain't no goddamn. See, the thing is, Jesus was supposedly born on the 25th. Where's the other days come from? Where the other 11 days come from? Because it's symbolic of the zodiac. You understand? The number 12 is symbolic of the zodiac, man. That's what it's symbolic of. Let's not play no goddamn game. You see what I'm saying? Let's not, and that's why even under the radar, niggas still keep their goddamn by default, keep their little trees up. Most motherfuckers don't throw the tree away until after goddamn New Year's, and some motherfuckers still have that motherfucker up. They count that shit down, the 12 days, and they count that shit down. You understand what I'm saying? Subliminally, they count it down. So, there's only one day of Christmas, December 25th. Where did the other 11 days come from? That's a very serious question that we got to ask ourselves. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to get off into that right there, but let's jump right on off into this. Now, when we talk about the reindeer, let's go and get off in there. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me go straight. Because I could start. And let me go and crack head right there. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people keep talking about Santa Claus come from some goddamn St. Nicholas. Nigga, prove to me. Nigga, what aspects of motherfucking Santa Claus in St. Nicholas is a fraud? Ain't no goddamn St. Nicholas. They made up Saint because that's what the Catholics do. Anytime they trying to usurp a culture, they create a saint. You understand what I'm saying? To make motherfuckers feel like, they still got some stake in the game where we can't call him what we used to call him, but that's who he is. And so that's who Santa Claus is. When they took over the pagans, the worshipers of Pan, the goat, because in that aspect, the two goats of Thor is Pan. And because the Christians wouldn't, and when they conquered the pagans, they wouldn't let them worship Thor outright. So what they did is they changed the worship of Thor into the Yule goat. You understand? Where they just show you and they put the little goat on the Christmas tree and they put the big goat up in, out in Switzerland, but that's Thor. But they won't let you outright worship Thor. And so what they do is they give you the fake motherfucking Santa Claus, Sinister Claus, Father Christmas. When you hear a motherfucker say Father, let it be known that's God. When I don't want you to think that it's Father like your father is in that aspect, just like they say the All Father. You understand? Our Father who art in heaven. See, in that sense, that is God. You see what I'm saying? So when they say Santa is the God of Yule and so on and so forth, he's the father of Yule. Or when they use that, see, that's another hidden term that you thinking that no, nigga, that's God. And so I'm gonna prove to you God. And so he riding in on some goddamn some reindeer. You can see where this motherfucking reindeer come from, nigga. Ain't no goddamn reindeers in no goddamn Israel, no Egypt, even motherfucking where St. Nicholas, I think that motherfucker come out of Romania, some goddamn way over there. You understand what he's a fake. He's a fake too, because they created him to usurp the holidays of Yule and Saturnalia. And they couldn't, and even though they created St. Nicholas, they worshiping of Christmas was still on the carnival level. That's why when the British overthrew their king and the Puritans took over Britain, they banned Christmas. And they banned Christmas in the United States for a period of time because they know during that period, these motherfuckers was out on the street, drunk, laying in the motherfucking street, rowdy, all type of perverted motherfuckers out there raping and shit, and drunkards and shit, and fighting and shit, and all type of gambling and everything perverted that they could do, which they still doing. If you niggas go to Mardi Gras, you go to any of that shit down there, you understand what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but perverted practices of these motherfucking Cro-Magnon Neanderthal going on out there. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at Santa's original 8 reindeer, and then the ninth reindeer was Rudolph, but they added Rudolph last, and a Jew added him. He wasn't even a Christian. You can go look that shit up. It was a Jew that added him. The original 8 reindeer were first introduced in a visit from St. Nicholas, more commonly known as the night before Christmas in 1823. In this original printing, the last 2 reindeer names are Dunyer and Blixen. Okay, now some people say Donner and Blixen. See, they put it in the German aspect of what it originally was, and so they didn't anglicized it to the point so you don't understand that them is German name, Dunder and Blixen, not and Donner and Blixen with an N. You see, so they came straight. Oh well, shit, that's Dutch. Came with the straight Dutch, which is Dutch meaning thunder and lightning, but I believe Dutch is fucking German too. I believe that shit German. So and so why am I saying that? Because shit, Thor is the god of thunder and lightning. We ain't gonna play no goddamn games. I left my goddamn note, but that's okay. Okay, and so two of which I already went over right there. You see what I'm saying? So when you see Thor flying through the goddamn air, and then you see goddamn Santa flying through the air, and we talk about this motherfucker supposed to be St. Nicholas, which is a goddamn lie, and motherfuckers don't want to talk about this shit. You got two gods, and God said, don't worship no other God before me. And that's what y'all say y'all God said, but goddamn it, I don't see no kid coming down the goddamn stairs on Christmas morning talking about what Jesus left me. They don't give a goddamn about no Jesus. If Santa don't show up, Christmas is fucked up. Okay, they don't want to hear about, oh, this is the day of Jesus. Man, where the fuck is my gifts? Where is my goddamn gifts? I don't want to hear nothing about no goddamn Jesus. Where is my gift? You come down and say, and y'all start reading verses about the Bible with these kids in 2021 going into 2022. Don't have no gifts down there, nigga. You liable, man. You liable to end up on the news, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Kid that went crazy and took your ass on up out of here. That's real talk. So there's no doubt that Thor and Odin's travel through the night sky had a heavy impact on the night run of Santa Claus. Okay? And so now if you look to the right, what you see is now they dress up. They dress up as the goat. See the Christian aspect and ban the worship of Thor, so they don't let Thor get no veneration. So what they do let them do, they dress up like the goat, which is in honor of Thor, and they come bringing gifts. This was before Santa Claus. You see what I'm saying? This is a winter holiday. This ain't got shit to do with no damn Jesus. So it came from over there, and just like everything else, it came from their motherland, which is England, France, and so on, and it came over here. That's why New York, New England, and knew this and knew that, all knew France and knew every goddamn thing, because it came from over there. Okay? And so let me come up out of this right quick, because I want to get on this goddamn St. Nicholas real quick and punish him. I'm gonna punish him real quick for the motherfuckers out there talking about this some goddamn. And why am I doing this? Because you is not, listen, if you this deep into this motherfucker's holiday, I don't give a fuck. That's like a gauge. You understand what I'm saying? That's like a gauge. And when motherfuckers cook and they stick a goddamn thermostat down in the food to see where it's at, and some of that, you got to keep it where it need to be to cook that shit. You understand? I gauge, and motherfucker, if y'all motherfuckers is still fucking with their holidays based on the money that they, nigga, you is a bigger slave than our ancestors that was on the plantation. Because at least then they still was out in the field. Yeah, they'll do what they do during the day. But when it came time and they went out there in the field, they went back to their natural rut of who they were. They would having their practice and doing their rituals, doing making they African songs and praying that the slave master would die in his sleep and every goddamn thing. And that they will, and that they answer, would send saviors from the homeland to conquer these motherfuckers and take them out. Y'all niggas today celebrate greater the Cro-Magnon Neanderthals traditions than he do. And he said, God damn, and he laughed at you niggas because he know he got you deep, 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 deep in the goddamn gut. You so deep in the gut, goddamn it, many of y'all just ain't gonna make it out. And ain't no nigga gonna even try to get you up out of there. Wait, let me get on down here to this motherfucker. Where this motherfucker at? Talking about some goddamn. Wait a minute, I think it is this. Yeah, right here. Okay, right here. Let me, I ain't, but this again, I had to put it. Yeah, let me. Which one I want to use? Which one I want to use? It don't make no goddamn difference. It don't make no goddamn difference. I don't see no crazy shit. Because these goddamn European motherfuckers, they put all kind of foul shit and be in the paintings and shit. Nobody want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me roll, y'all. Here we go. Now, the current myth is that Santa Claus and Santa Claus are legends derived from St. Nicholas, okay? But the fact is, St. Nicholas was created by the Catholic Church to hide the fact that it was Odin and Thor all along. Uh, I said the Legion. The legend of St. Nicholas was created hundreds of years after his supposed death. Let me deal with this. Okay. Now, this is coming. You can look this shit up. Now, I got this shit off the internet, but I did my research to prove it. Very little is known about the historical Saint Nicholas. The earliest accounts of his life were written centuries after his death and contain many legendary elaborations. Very little at all is known about St. Nicholas's historical life. All writings Nicholas himself may have produced have been lost, and he is not mentioned by any contemporary chroniclers, meaning chroniclers and writers of the time in which he was supposed to live. So that right there, and so when you look at it, this is to the left, you see the illustration of Saint Nicholas supposedly resurrecting the three butchered children, the grandees, or whatever. During that time, it was three children that was supposedly butchered. And this mother, and you just listen to this shit. It's always something happening to the children. So you got to understand that that's the Chronos. You see what I'm saying? That's the Chronos. They coming for your babies now with the Chronos. You see what I'm saying? They coming for your babies now with the Chronos. And it's such a shame. Such a shame. And so you see the Santa Claus. See, now today, see with the Santa Claus, they're gonna put the smiling big, big greasy, jolly, Cro-Magnon Neanderthal up there with some gifts. That's how they come. Back in the day, they come with the lollipops and shit and suckers and shit and try to pull up on the kids and tell them, come on in here, I'm gonna take you to get ice cream and shit. And you never see the kid. That's how they come. And so, you look in here and shit, and you see Santa Claus. They got the little black, which they want to say is the devil, because before it was Black Peter, it was Krampus, who is the real God of Christmas, which is Pan. You see what I'm saying? Which we will to, because when you're talking about December, when you talk about December 21st, I think this year was December 22nd. This is when the let me get right to it. Let me get right to it. That's the birthday of the goat. That's when the sun moves into the house of Pan. I know it to be true. Let me get on down here. It's up here. Right here. Right here. The winter solstice marks the shortest day and longest night of the year in the northern hemisphere. It occurs when the sun is directly over the Tropic of Capricorn, the goat. Okay, now you see, they never tell you about that. See? They always talking about the short, yeah, that's the birth. So they keep telling you it's the birth of the sun, but it's really the birth of the goat. You understand what I'm saying? Because you in the northern hemisphere, nigga. We ain't never, we don't even, when you talk about Africa, you talking about even up in the Egypt, which is in the north, nigga, we do not have the same seasons as the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal in Europe and in parts of Asia, in parts of North America. Man, it ain't goddamn snowed in Egypt, nigga, probably in fucking 2 billion years. You know what I'm saying? And when it did, I looked it up and goddamn it. So it ain't no goddamn winter solstice. Okay, I want to kill that noise. The winter solstice is in the north. There's only 2 fucking seasons in Africa, hot and goddamn hotter. Yeah, it might get cooler at night in certain seasons in Africa, but nigga, compared to anywhere, nigga, that shit is still warm. It's just cooler than what it normally would be. So when you understand that the 21st of December, or I believe it was the 20th, it might be, I don't know if it's the 20th, do it change? It don't change but a day or so. It's either the 21st or the 22nd. That's when the sun is directly over the Tropic of Capricorn. So the shortest day, the death of the sun, is the birth of the goat. Look at that. And so that's, so now you talking about pan, and I'm not going to, go into pan right now, just a little bit, because there's aspects that go back and forth. So you see right then, and a lot of people don't understand that, they created fucking January and February, January and February, basically in honor of this motherfucker. Because even in February, where you have Lupercalia, you see what I'm saying, is in honor of Pan. You understand? Lupercus, Fanus, okay, which is the grandson of Saturn. Okay, want to be clear about that. And so let me come back on about it. And so when you talk about December 22nd to January 19th, which is what you call the house of Capricorn, which is ruled by the planet Saturn. Okay, so when I say Pan, and you don't understand that Saturn is also Cronus. So now today you got the what's that shit? I be losing the words, so the goddamn, I don't want to, because I'm trying to keep the motherfucker out of my head. The plague, I say the plague. You see what I'm saying? The corona plague, okay? The corona pandemic. You see what I'm saying? So the way that they word shit let you know that, because even when they say omni, you see what I'm saying? When they say omni, Chrome, you got to understand Cronus. You got to understand what does the word omni mean? All. It means all. It means the same exact shit as pan. All, nigga. That mean all. The Cronus is the all in all. Pan is the all in all. The omnicron, nigga. That's what it is. Don't let them play with you, nigga. Because Freemasons use that goddamn, and they play with it, and you think, and that's how they can play in your fucking face, because you think that shit ain't, but then they open up one, and begin one of the biggest rituals of this motherfucking day and age, and ceremonies in honor, and begin to sacrifice so many. You see what I'm saying? And you niggas run to the altar. Lay me on the motherfucker. You understand? That's how y'all please sacrifice me. I'm ready. You see what I'm saying? Lay me on down. You understand? So let me come back about it so I can get right back on this Santa Claus. I'm not done, and I'm going to be done in a minute, but I got to hit hard right now. I got to get on and let y'all know what's really happening. And that goddamn goat is very powerful with Santa Claus, Father Time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You got him? You got him over there. They call him Nessie. You know, you see the little elf look just like goddamn Santa Claus and shit. Let's talk about it. Now, this is another thing, because I'm hitting hard tonight now. I got to hit hard because motherfuckers say, Seti, you know, you got to prove it, nigga. Both elves and dwarves are carpenters, ironsmiths, and craftsmen. What am I saying? If you go into even when you watch Marvel comics, watch it. Do you notice that the dwarves, just like in ancient Egypt, Ptah, the little Twa. See, they show you Ptah as a long man sometimes, but in reality, Ptah, the original form of Ptah, is a little Twa, just like Bess. He's depicted as Bess, and so Ptah is the god of the craftsmen, of the iron smiths. You understand? Of the craft workers. Okay, so he's the little Twa. You see, you can look him up. They call him you know, just say you could put in Ptah and put in the short Ptah or whatever, and it'll come up. You'll see a lot of it. And so this is where they get the dwarf. You go into a Marvel comic, you go into Norse or the Viking mythology. It's the dwarfs that made all of the weaponries of the gods. Even Thor's hammer is made by the little Twa, the little dwarfs that's in Nordic mythology. See, and so when you go into Santa, to show you that even in Santa's mythology, you see the little elves are the ones that's up there making all the toys and shit. They craftsmen. And Santa is also a craftsman. So you'll see Santa, which I'm gonna show you with the hammer, making the toys and this, that, and the third. I know it hurt. I know it, but you should thank a nigga for waking your ass up. So it was dwarves that made Thor's hammer, and Santa's elves makes the toys. So you see, but sometimes Santa get on down there. You see Santa right there with the hammer. You see him right there. You know what I'm saying? He's a craftsman. You see? And you see the dwarfs in Nordic mythology. Go watch the Lord of the Rings. Go watch the Marvel comics. You know what I'm saying? Go watch it. You'll see that the dwarves was always considered the ironsmiths. And Ptah is the god of the ironsmith. You see right there, you see the little dwarves or the little elves, and you know they pan because when you look at the elves, what they got, you're going to see it. They got the goat ear. They got the goat ear. So you see Pan is right there. You're not running from that. You're not running from that goat. And so right there you see, let me come on in. So right there you see Santa. He's the craftsman. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get over there with Jesus. Let me get over there with Jesus. Let me get on over there with Jesus, y'all. I got to get on over there with Jesus. I got to rock with y'all tonight. Nah. I don't want to motherfucking get up off here because I got to make up for the other day. I got to get over there, you know, and for the wait a minute, where old Jesus at? I got to get Jesus. Can't leave him off of here because he's the carpenter's son too. Ain't that right? Ain't Jesus the carpenter's son? I'm gonna show you all of this shit, you know, and he didn't, you know, and they didn't usurp. They didn't use, thank you, family. They didn't usurp. Where that Jesus at, man? Where old Jesus? Damn it. I got so much shit in here, it's ridiculous. I do. Here you go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Look what I done. Ooh. What y'all? What is this? Look at this. Look at old Santa up there. Is that Thor? Is that Santa or is that Thor with the hammer? You see him right there with the hammer, family? You see, and so I'm gonna show you now. Now, you see him right there again. The hammer is the symbol of the craftsman, as Santa was also the carpenter. And so you see Thor right there. You see? Now, Jesus is also depicted as wielding the hammer, just as Thor, Santa, the elves, and the dwarves, because he's called what? the carpenter's son. You see right there, you see old Joseph. You see what I'm saying? You see old Joseph's in there. And so Jesus, as a carpenter, borrows again from European pagan traditions and ancient African traditions that preceded them all by thousands of years. You see what I'm saying? All by thousands of years. So now he's the carpenter. You see, he's the one wielding the hammer. You can see him back there wielding the hammer. Okay, where did they get that from, family? I didn't went all the way down. Where did they get that from? I didn't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at that. You see right there, they got Thor up there, and then you see right there, you see the true smiting of the enemy, the king of African empires, the pharaohs, in the smiting with the original hammer of God. You see them cracking them goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthal and them traitorous nigger pins too. Got on their ass too. And so you see where they get it from, family. Okay, see where they get it from. Nah, just like, let me run it down. Let me run in and out of it because I got so much shit on here. I don't, I want y'all to bear with me because I'm moving and I'm gonna give it about 10 more minutes because I want to get over here on Pan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try to hit y'all tomorrow too, because I'm gonna get on Chronos. And I'm gonna get on Chronos. I need to get on them separately because they all got so much shit that I can't spend, and get adequate time on all of them if I tried to do it on one. Let me see. Now, this is what y'all got to. Matter of fact, let me just bring that on down. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring this on down. I'm gonna bring this on down. I'm gonna bring right there. And then I'm gonna hit that damn tree too. I got to hit that tree. Okay. I'm gonna hit that damn tree. Okay, let me get back with it. Here we go. Here we go. Now, when we talk about the 4 days of the week that are Nordic deities, okay, you got Tuesday, which is Tyre, and he's a war god. You understand? He's a war god. And so I believe that, he took the place of Mars in the Roman, when they, tweaking the Roman calendar, they took Mars out and added Tyre, but he's still a war deity. And so you got Thursday for Thor, you got Wednesday for Woden, you got Freya, okay, or Frigga, which is Friday. Now that's the wife of Odin. That's the mother of Thor. Now, when you look at goddamn Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, who you think that is? Who you think that is? That's Odin and that's Frigga. That's who that is. Okay? That's Odin and that's Frigga. Okay, now I could go, you know what? I'm gonna have to do a part 2, but I'm gonna show you that he's God. I got my notes in my head. I don't need it. I don't need it. Let me get on right down and show you. Let me show you why he's God. I'm gonna show you all the shit he can do. And then I'm gonna get on over here, and then I'm gonna do a part 2. I am. I'm gonna come right back and do a goddamn part 2 to this. I got to work out on old Santa because he's so powerful in y'all niggas' mind that I got to. Let me show y'all. Now, where's that other information? You know what? I'm gonna run and get my goddamn notes because I'm gonna rock this shit like it need to be rocked. We're going out. I got to rock it like it need to be rocked. God damn it, I can't goddamn play no game. Let me just hit that for y'all right quick. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me grab my notes right quick. I'm back, y'all. I had to grab my now. Number one, let me work out, fam. Don't go nowhere. To all my family out there, I want to ooh, shit. Family out there showing major love. Y'all out there showing major love tonight, family. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. For real. You know, I appreciate y'all. Now, and I'm going to do this and then I'm going to come back. Number one, this motherfucker say he checking the list. He checking it twice. And he about to find out who naughty and nice. He say he knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, goddammit, so be good for goodness sake. If he know everybody on the motherfucking planet, he knows if you've been bad, he know if you've been good. Okay? And that mean every goddamn body. Okay? That mean he's omnipotent. I don't know no goddamn St. Nicholas that know everybody that bad or good. Okay? I don't know no motherfucker that Jesus didn't even have that goddamn power. You understand? He didn't even have that goddamn power, because if he did, goddamn it, he wouldn't have never let Judas on his motherfucking team. He would have knew that motherfucker was a goat from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, he knows if you've been bad. He knows if you're good. He knows if you're up. He knows if you sleep. He knows if you're awake. Okay? That's a God. Okay, if he got power like that, he's omnipotent. That means he's all powerful. He's all powerful. We're gonna and so that actually became Saint Peter. They took aspects of that, from they took that to create Saint Peter. Now he at the motherfucking the pearly gates and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he at the pearly gates with the goddamn list. Not Santa, because it existed before Santa. You see what I'm saying? He knows this because this is God. This is Thor. You understand what I'm saying? You got to understand that this is Odin. This is Thor. He's omnipotent. I'm proving that he's not no damn Saint Nicholas. Okay, that he is God. And it say, God damn it, don't worship no other God other than me. And you lying to yourself because you know that this motherfucker is a God. Okay, I even added it up. Okay, now you got 7 billion people on the motherfucking planet. Okay, and I just took 12 hours and I divided 7 billion by goddamn 12, and that gave me damn near something like 580 million, 580 million per hour. Okay, now if you divide that by 60 minutes, that gives you a number of around 9,722,000 people a motherfucking minute. Okay? That means that motherfucker got to deliver presents to 9,722,000 people a minute to get everybody a goddamn gift. And they always show that motherfucker going through the goddamn sky, taking his time and shit. This motherfucker scooting through the sky. This motherfucker come down the chimney and motherfucking eating cookies and shit. And man, if you got to take motherfucking gifts to 9 million motherfucking 722,000 motherfuckers a minute, man, goddamn, Superman can't fly that goddamn fast. Man, come on, man. Let's deal with the logic, man. Let's deal with, unless this motherfucker then slow down time. Now he is Chrono, and that's the only because when we look at Odin, we got to understand that Odin is a sorcerer. Okay, he is a magician. He is a shapeshifter. Okay, and so Gandalf in the Lord of the Ring played aspects of Odin. He's a wanderer too. And so was Jesus a wanderer. I get in that. That's why you see his ass going from city to city to city. After he go from city to city. And so was Odin, and so was Gandalf. You watching the motherfucker just walking and going from here to there, there to here. Okay, so he was on one. So to show you that he was omnipotent. And he was also a shapeshifter. I'm talking about Santa Claus, right? We talking about Santa Claus, right? This motherfucker right here that's going down the chimney, right? Because he's a fat motherfucker, right? But how he get down the chimney? But they also say that Odin was a shapeshifter. that he can change into anybody, or he could even become different animals. Okay, so that is Odin. And so when you talk about going down this goddamn chimney, I mean, how the fuck is this fat motherfucker gonna get down this chimney as fat as he is unless he shape shift? And then he's also impervious to fire. Okay, he's also impervious to fire to be able to go down this motherfucker and make it to the bottom. You see what I'm saying? Let me get over here to this one, because this one crazy over this gif over here to the side. Let me get over here to this. You see this motherfucker, and you see how he shape shit when he slide down and shit. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of motherfuckers don't even talk about the fact that he go down the chimney, but then the motherfucker go back up the chimney, so the motherfucker can fly. You see what I'm saying? So he can also fly. How the hell he gonna get back up the chimney? And so he's a shapeshifter. He's a shapeshifter. He can fly. You see, he's impervious to fire. And again, he's centered around that goddamn hearth, that fireplace, which is sacred to all European people. Okay, when you go into the Greco-Roman, you got Hester. I don't know what the name is in the Greco-Roman, but she's the goddess of the sacred fire, or the god of the hearth. Okay, when you go into I believe it's damn, what's it is coming out, Asgard. Okay, you also got the sacred fire of Asgard. Where is that at? Here it is, right here. And so even when you watch the movie Thor, and you talk about the one they call Ragnarok, where the Ragnarok begins when the fire demon Surtur put that sword in the eternal flame. And so they all got that eternal flame, and it can't go out. You can't let that motherfucker go out. Why? Because you in the cold, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You can't let that shit go out in the cold, nigga, because it's gonna be lights out for your ass. If that goddamn cold, if that goddamn fire, your ass is gonna freeze out there. And so in the goddamn land of the ice, fire is God. So that's why in that Santa is central to the fireplace. Okay, why the fuck the motherfucker can't just knock on the motherfucking door? Why you sliding up and down niggas chimneys and shit? You understand what I'm saying? Because this is a cold climate, people, and in cold climate, the hearth is the altar. You see what I'm saying? Is the altar. And I'm going to end on this one. You understand what I'm saying? Because not only is, well, you know what? That's going to take me into Persia. And you know what? I don't want to just hit you with one. I don't want to just hit you with that one fact, and and not take you all the way in. You see what I'm saying? And so, but I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'm gonna end on this one just to show you that Pan is, in the with Santa, because he's Krampus. He's Krampus, but they didn't change him to the elf. And when you talk about Pan, the Pied Piper, which is the flute of Pan, and Peter Pan is Pan with the elf, with the goat ears. Okay, with the goat ears. So when you look at the ears of the elf, you see that it's the goat. Okay, you see it's the goat. Right there, you see the little mother, they make them, and it ain't nothing but the goat. You see what I'm saying? And I can get off into the Mithra, which is Persian. When the Romans conquered Persia, they adopted the Mithraism, which is also fire worship. If you get out there and that, go into Persia, they into fire. Zoroastrianism, they got them fire temples out there too. Them motherfuckers off in the mountains, and that shit get cold out there. And so that's why you see there, if you watch, my jinn shit, when I fuck with, that's why the elf and the leprechaun and the jinn, they very similar in many of their aspects. So when you look at the shoes of the elf, goddamn well ain't no motherfucker walking around up in no goddamn Alaska with none of them on. Your motherfucking feet will freeze the fuck up, and your toes will break the fuck off. Straight up. You're not walking around with no elf shoes up at no North goddamn pole. You you some bear shoes on, nigga. They'll keep your motherfucking feet cold. So that's why when you look at the genie, the genie, you will see that the elf and the jinn and the genie is very similar in their aspects. You see? And so when you look at the elf shoe and then you look at the genie shoe, and some of you niggas probably got some of them. Some of you niggas probably got some of them motherfuckers right there. Oh shit. Oh shit. They look like them shoes them niggas be wearing. What they call them motherfuckers? Wallabies. Ah shit. Niggas tried to make them wallabies fresh. I couldn't fuck with them. I'm like, nah, nigga, that's something else. Y'all motherfucker. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm I'm back, y'all. All right, fam. You know what? But I'm gonna be black tomorrow. This is a promise. I'm gonna put the motherfucking links in. We're gonna continue this on Santa tomorrow. But I'm gonna, I got Chronos up. I got I got Murmurs coming on New Year's Day. You see what I'm saying? I just had to get this motherfucker tweaked. So when I know I come on this motherfucker, this the sounds is where they need to be. You see what I'm saying? So family, I just wanted to make sure that you get this and understand that this is their seasons. And the one, you know what? Let me tell you something. When you can cut this white man's holidays loose, the economic, and I mean, when you take it away, don't go find another motherfucking pit of imprisonment. To put if you take all of the fucking money in the holidays, nigga, start there saying I'm not practicing this goddamn witchcraft, because that's witchcraft, nigga. That's all that it is. Anything that's not of your ancestors is witchcraft. Period. Okay, just look at it like that. Anything and fuck, I don't care what you say. Respect, fuck. They ain't never respected. None of these motherfuckers ever respected our ancestors. Okay, so anything, once you give up his holidays, because in that is spiritual, economic, mental, and nigga, that show you where you at. That really shows you where you at. And on a just total pillage. You see what I'm saying? If you could cut out all them and take all that economic and put it back in your community and getting you some books with some your ancestors in it, you created, and teaching your babies how to take their community, their economic, their government, their nationalistic aspirations, and give them a blueprint on how to be sovereign and independent and separate from this madness. That's when I know niggas is trying to make that move. Other than that, if you glossing over the little holiday next to the white man holiday and thinking that's good enough, no, fuck that. No, let's let this shit go all the way. Let's let it go all the way. And let's go home where we belong. Let's get back to the motherland. Let's look back to the South. Again, I'm going to end with this. Your ancestors saw heaven in the Southern Hemisphere. You niggas looking north. You looking north. Even when they say look for the North Star. Yeah, is that motherfucker going to leave? But I'm going away from my ancestors. Shit, I need to be looking towards the goddamn Orion Belt and goddamn Sirius and the Milky Way and getting the fuck up out of here and getting back to, because my ancestors said heaven was in the Southern Hemisphere. So that's where the spirit of our ancestors is. How in the hell we going? We looking in the opposite direction. We going in the opposite direction. We got to get our orientation together. We got to get our minds and our spirits together. Let's make today that goddamn day. If you're already on the path, nigga, keep running, keep running. This is the General Sara, Seti saying, hey, get your ass on over there to the general page, because this motherfucking shit don't stop. We about to get on the goat now. We about to get on the goat. And you niggas know, some of you niggas starting to look like the goat. But get on over there, family. We got another powerful presentation about to pop up. This is the General Sara, Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.